What's going on, Pre-PT Nation? We want to thank our follower for this great tip request question asking about what tips or pieces of advice we have for individuals who are applying as international students to physical therapy programs here in the States. Our number one piece of advice would be to use the PTCAS Program Directory to look up programs when it says eligible citizenship status and look up individuals, whether you have a visa or not, which programs cater to or accept international students. So that's our number one recommendation. Use the PTCAS Program Directory to help you narrow your search of available programs and then make your short list of programs that you're interested in attending based on the other criteria: cost of tuition, cost of living, first time pass rate. So it's a similar process that we have for our stateside students or applicants, but obviously we have the extra layer of making sure that they cater to international students. So look on the PTCAS Program Directory for that information. Now, the next thing that I would recommend is once you find those programs, and there's actually quite a few for students who are non-residents with a visa, there's 240 DPT programs that are willing to have you apply there, right? So there's a vast majority of them will allow you to still apply. So once you have your short list of 8 to 10 programs, you should be communicating with those programs frequently to make sure you understand all of the requirements that they have to ensure that as an international student, you are able to get accepted into their program. Use their PTCAS homepage to help you identify what things you need to do, look on their program-specific website, communicate with their program liaison, just to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, and to ensure if there are any language or communication barriers that you're getting all of your questions answered and that you are very understanding of what you need to do in order to make sure your application is successful. The next thing I would recommend is focus on ways to help you tell your story, okay? We work with a lot of international applicants to help them with writing their application essay because writing their essays in English isn't always the easiest thing to do. There are many applicants who do speak English as far as that's concerned, but it's looking at it from the perspective of, for international students, being able to write and write creatively is challenging for those who speak English as their native language, let alone for people who English is a second or a third language for them. So if you need help with your application essays, go ahead and hit us up. And you also could consider just trying to go through the same process we recommend for our other applicants. What are the stories that you want to tell about your application? As an international student, use that to your advantage. Look at all the different unique life experiences that you have and include those in your essay and how those things led you to where you're at now pursuing a DPT program here in the States. Thanks so much. Hope this is helpful. Have an awesome rest of your week and enjoy your weekend. If you haven't heard already, please make sure to sign up for our application essays webinar that we have coming up this next Saturday, August 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You aren't going to want to miss this great content. And thanks so much. Have an awesome rest of your day and happy applying.